Welcome to GripeCast with your host, Alex Hernandez. This show is dedicated to consumer technology news and pop culture. GripeCast is owned by Techaeris. Visit Techaeris.com for the latest tech reviews, news, entertainment, and pop culture. Now sit tight, the show's about to begin. All right, welcome to the least listened to podcast on the internet. This is GripeCast episode 47. I believe it is Tuesday, January 14th. And I am back from CES, and I am back with another podcast. I apologize for not having a podcast for a bit. I was out at CES last week, and then I got the CES flu, so I actually missed my last day, and you can probably hear it in my voice now still, but I missed the last day that I was there of CES, so I missed one of the events that I actually really enjoy going to every year. So yeah, I was sick, man. I was not feeling well. Flew back home on Wednesday, I went back to my hotel room on Tuesday around 11:30. And I spent the whole afternoon sleeping and just trying to get better, because I had to fly out on Wednesday morning. And so I flew home Wednesday morning, got home, and I pretty much I worked, and I got things done, but I was not in a good place. I did not feel well at all last week. And today is actually one of the first days that I'm actually feeling a little bit better. I was going to do a podcast yesterday, but I was still coughing a bit, and I did not want to be coughing on the podcast, so I decided to wait another day, and I'm glad I did. So things are looking up. I'm feeling better. CES was a lot of fun. I was only there for a few days. Very short trip for me this year, but I saw a lot of cool things when I was there. Spent some time with Intel. A lot of Intel news coming. A lot of cool things coming from Intel. And their related partners as far as PC makers go, and gaming. A lot of things were happening. So I thought I'd just go over a few of the things that I saw, and you can check out the YouTube channel. I did 20 videos while I was there, short videos. These were short, quick looks. That was my plan going out to CES this year, was just to do not a lot of written content this year. Being that I'm alone now, I decided, let me do some videos that are quick, 2-minute, 3-minute, 1.5-minute videos, just kind of showing things off and try to knock those out as I'm going out there. And I was pretty, I think I got 15 videos up, maybe 16 videos up while I was out at CES. I was able to edit them and get them put together. I had a template put together really quick, so I was able to get them out quick and be done with them so that you guys could see that content. And then when I got home, I finished up the last few that I had on my drive. So I got those out. So I have 20 videos, various things I thought that you guys might be interested in. So we'll go over a few of those things. Let me first, let's see here. Let's go down here. Oh, Intel AI Playground. This was very interesting, and I'll play these videos in the background while I talk, and feel free to hit the channel and go and look for yourself and have a look at these videos. These will be muted, but this is very cool. This is what Intel's calling the AI Playground, and this is available for free for anybody to use. You don't have to pay, so no more mid-journey payments. But there's one caveat. You have to have the Intel Arc, the new Lunar Lake CPU for this to work. So this is very neat. It's open source, so you're able to create AI art, AI whatever you want, and just using the same deal you use with Midjourney or CG Dream or Grok or whatever AI image program you're using right now. Do the same thing here, You can even input photos to kind of give it an idea what you want. Like if you want a picture of your parents in I don't know, in king and queen outfit or something, you can put the picture in there and then deliver the prompt, and it'll generate that. And you'll see that in the demo here, where he creates you can also create an image and then adjust it. So he created a dragon, and then he made it into a metallic dragon. So it was kind of cool, really neat. And what I really appreciate about it is that it is free, at least for now. Who knows? They didn't say anything about charging in the future, but the only caveat, like I said, is that you need, there's the dragon right there, that you need to have the Lunar Lake chipset in order for this to work. And that's it. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited I don't have a Lunar Lake system here right now. But once I get one, I'm going to play around with this. I'm currently using an i9 from last year. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Intel AI Playground. Make sure you check out the video. They explain it really well, and that was one of my favorite things I saw there. Also, if you look, Intel also did a performance demo on the efficiency of Lunar Lake, which was actually really neat. And here we talked about, here he shows, let me see here, let me pause, if I can pause here. Here we are, power performance efficiency. So here he has the Core i9 on the left and the Core Ultra 9 on the right. And then he shows my biggest takeaway from this demo for the Lunar Lake chip was just how cooler this chip runs as compared to the Core i9, the old architecture. With the Ultra 9, you're looking at, if you see this, it's a 75 degrees Celsius they're running here at 214 frames per second, and on the i9 it was running at 226 frames per second, but at 105 Celsius. So that's quite a bit of difference. And then the power pull is pretty significant as well. The less it's just more efficient. And having already reviewed a few Lunar Lake laptops, the consumer ones from last year when Lunar Lake first dropped, I can attest to this. This new chipset does indeed run much better, cooler, and delivers more power, and the battery lasts longer. That's the main thing. And that's why I wrote an article, and we'll look at that in a minute. But 2025, if you are looking for a new system, a new laptop, this is the year to buy it. If you've been holding out and you've been waiting to buy a laptop and you're still hanging on to that old, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2020 laptop, because, traditionally PCs have been, you buy something and it's not quite a step up from what you had before. But 24 and 25 with this Lunar Lake chipset is definitely a huge, huge leap in technology, and especially in performance and battery power. So I highly recommend, if you have the means to purchase a new Lunar Lake system, do it. So this Ventiva ice cooling technology was really, really cool. A buddy of mine, Rich Woods, introduced me to these guys out at CES. And what this is a solid state cooling solution for laptops. And not only laptops, but Ventiva's working with Intel and Dell on this particular technology. So they were showcasing the laptop use case. But Carl here did tell me that the technology can be used in smartphones and other devices that are that small. They have different size, parts for different kinds of devices. So here he's showcasing the different sizes, so you can see, the smallest to the largest, and then you can put these in different machines. Basically, what this is, and I'm not as scientific as Carl, but it's using air. It's magnetizing the air in the system and making it move. And here he shows how that all works, and then he does a demo, which is pretty cool. And here you see the Dell laptop that they're using for a prototype. So I highly encourage you to go watch this video and just look at and listen to what Carl has to say. But here's a demo where he uses some smoke, and he shows how there's no fans. This is a fanless system, and what it does is it just pushes the air out, and you'll see the smoke start, and then you'll see the smoke be pushed out of the system. So he'll start it in a minute. There it is. So there you see how that works. There are no fans there. It's just really cool tech. I wrote an article on it, and there's the video here. So you guys should check that out. That, I think, is going to be a future cooling solution. Not only will that help it's going to help with power and battery, and performance. I think it's going to be it's really, really an awesome piece of tech. I thought that was one of the best things that I saw at CES. All right, let me cover ThinkPad X9. This, my friends, I had posted on social media that I saw the MacBook killer, the true MacBook killer. That kind of phrase has been thrown around a lot, and a lot of laptops have come this close to being a killer of the MacBook, or at least a very serious competitor. The two last year that I think that came the closest were the Surface 7 laptop and the ROG Zephyrus G16 from Asus. Those are really awesome laptops. They are very close to being what I would consider something I would use as an alternative to a MacBook. So, but sometime in 2025, they didn't give me a release date, but the Lenovo ThinkPad X9, I think, is going to be the one that is finally going to be the one that I would consider a MacBook killer. Here's my reason. Surface 7 laptop, it had almost everything I wanted in an alternative to a MacBook, and that was really nice keyboard, really nice build quality, a haptic trackpad, but what it lacked was a nice display. It had a decent display. The LCD display on it, the IPS panel was fine, but it was just not as nice as the mini LED on the MacBooks, and definitely not as nice as an OLED. Now, the ThinkPad X9, I know ThinkPad devotees are going to be upset because the track point is gone. They did that on purpose. They did that because they want to get a portion of the MacBook market, and I think they will with this laptop. It's an all aluminum instead of being carbon fiber like most ThinkPads are. It's an aluminum build, very thin. Comes with a 2.8K OLED display with 500 nits of brightness and touch, which I don't use, but I know a lot of people do. But having a 2.8K OLED display is amazing. And then you get that really nice Lenovo keyboard. Lenovo's always done really well with their keyboards. And you also get a haptic trackpad. This has everything in it to compete with a MacBook Air. And even the MacBook Pros, you can do video editing on this. Maybe not huge files, huge 4K files, but for what I do, this would work perfectly well. And I'm excited to when Lenovo will send me one of these, and I'm excited to test this out. I don't know when it's coming. I'm thinking probably May April, May, probably. But yeah, excited for this. It's also the Aura edition, which has a couple extra bells and whistles where you can take your phone and you can, like the iPhone here, if you just tap it on the side, you can share files between the iPhone and this Windows laptop. Same with an Android phone. So it's pretty neat. It's got some neat features to it, but what I really like is its thinness and build quality. And the bottom here, they call that the engine hub, and this is their cooling solution for the system. And this also has a Lunar Lake Intel chip in it, but that's the cooling portion for and they put this there to keep the laptop thin. So this one little nub, it kind of helps to elevate that laptop up a little bit to kind of give you a little bit of a slant that helps you, type a little bit better. I really enjoyed my short time with it there. After I did this video, I did hang out here with Sam for a little bit, and we played around with this laptop a little bit, and I really enjoyed the limited time I had with it. So I'm excited to get this X9. Really awesome laptop. All right. And on with more Lenovo news, the Legion Go S. This was pretty cool. This is if you're familiar with the Steam Deck, this is a Lenovo Legion Steam Deck, basically. They also offer it in Windows 11, but I'm excited to check this guy out. They have two colors, which is the purple, Nebula Violet, I think they call it. And that is the Steam Deck version, and the white version is the Windows 11 version. So it's a smaller version of the Legion Go 8.8 inch gaming handheld that they released last year, which is a great device. But this is really nice. It's a little bit smaller, and it's just got SteamOS on it, and that's really awesome. Excited to see that. Again, you can go down and check out the YouTube videos, and you'll see all these videos and all the experts there explaining everything to you. I'm just going to go over quickly of what I thought were some of the better ones that I've seen. But they also showed the Legion Go 2, which is, where is that one? That's the prototype. Okay. So this is the follow-up to the Legion Go. I'm going to pause it right there. The 8.inch Legion Go, but this is the 2, and this is what we couldn't mess with it, and it was not turned on. But they did some upgrades to it, and from what they tell me, it's likely that they will release this. This is not the final spec, and this is not the final version. So they're really excited about it, and I did like the original Legion Go because of the larger screen. So I think if they had this in a SteamOS version, that'd be awesome. But I know a lot of people are excited about this. This one was one of my more viewed, 4,000 views on this video alone. There was a lot of comments too. Sorry if I don't get your comments. I was, like I said, I've been sick and busy, so I tried to do as best I could. Anyway, the Legion Go 2 was pretty cool. Unfortunately, couldn't see everything, but just know that you Legion Go fans, I believe that they will come out. That will come out, and you will get a chance to see it. Let's see, in Thunderbolt share. Oh, this was very interesting, the Thunderbolt news here. And this one you do have to watch. This is one of my longer videos. It's 5 minutes long, where I talked with Intel talked with me, and talked about how you can use Intel Thunderbolt share and not have to have a capture card. And you can do everything with full screen with two PCs. And he demoed it here, and we kind of went through it, and it was very interesting, and I think gamers are really going to enjoy, especially you guys that stream games. I'd never stream games because you don't want to see me play games. But anyway, some really cool details in that video, so make sure that you check it out and have a look at that. Intel was doing a lot of cool things, at CES this year, and it was a very interesting time to be there with them. So thanks to Intel for having me out as a guest. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see, we did TCL also. Oh, Donut Lab EV Hub. That was interesting. This is the Donut Lab EV Hub is basically an engine, electric motor, and a hub. And so basically their plan is to put these into automotive applications, and basically the wheel turns into the engine. It's kind of, I would say, once upon a time I did forklift maintenance. And forklifts, if you're not familiar with electric forklifts, their front wheels are where the motors are. They're not in the actual hub, but it's kind of similar. Very interesting. Don't know if this is something that Tesla would pick up or not. So, all right, let's jump over to the site and let's take a look at some of the other stuff. A lot of announcements. Let's see. Qualcomm announces AI innovations, collaborations. Qualcomm did a lot of stuff with Snapdragon X Elite, and X Plus last year. They're continuing on with that, making some improvements. Some pretty cool things coming out from them. Dell announced new laptops and a new naming convention. So they gone are the XPS and the Inspiron and the Latitude and all that kind of stuff. Now they've gone to Dell Pro, and Dell Pro Max, and they explain it very, very short here. The Dell brand is designed for play, school, and work. Dell Pro is designed for professional grade productivity, and Dell Pro Max is designed for maximum performance. So you're gonna keep this year. You're gonna see the Dell laptops. You will no longer see XPS. You will no longer see all those brands that you are used to with Dell. But it'll be the Dell Pro 16, the Dell Pro 16 Plus, Dell Pro Max, kind of Apple-y in their naming convention and the new naming conventions. So, that's what they decided to do. I not much more to say on that one. Here I have the Ventiva showcases fanless cooling, which we talked about already. I'll make sure I'm going to link to this general page here for all my CES news, so you can scroll through there and read at your leisure. Acer announced a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not even going to go over all that, but the TCL QM6K was a treat to see. I reviewed the QM8 last year. TCL has been doing some really fantastic things with TV, and they are really, I would still, if I had the money, I'd go with the Samsung 8Ks, but TCL does offer affordability with quality. So I think if you're in this price range, definitely this is something to consider. The 98-inch, I believe, is you can get a 98-inch for $34.99. That's $3,500 for a 98-inch mini LED television, and it's a very, very nice television. And it's also in the videos here. If you go here, you'll see. Oh wait, did I put this one in there? Oh man, wait, that's TCL Mobile. I thought I had the TCL. That's the QM7. Yeah, the QM7K right here. Oh no, that's the big one. This is the big one. Oh man, I gotta go back and I got one more video, guys. I gotta go find that video. Haha. Yeah, I do have a video of the QM6K. I'm glad I saw that. So I will try to find that footage. Hopefully I didn't delete it, and I will try to get that short video up on the YouTube channel for you guys to watch. All right, and then of course we talked about Intel. They expanded the Lunar Lake family of processors into business and more applications. So something to look for. Samsung made a lot of announcements as usual, and of course they always come out with good stuff, guys. One of the best TVs out there. Their 8K stuff is the Neo QLED 8K TVs are amazing. And their OLED TVs are amazing. Excited for the S95F, this one right here, this OLED. Very beautiful OLED television. I had a chance to see that in Korea, and got a chance to see all of these in Korea. I missed Samsung at CES. I was not able to attend their events this year, but make sure you check out this article. Check out some of the new stuff they got coming out. So, all right. Wow, I've taken some time up already. Yeah, I will link down below to all of the CES news that I covered, and hopefully I'm gonna, I'll get some other ones out. I've been trying to get reviews done too, and I'm trying to still recover from this CES flu, and just got a lot on my plate trying to get everything done, and we are working through it. So that is it for this podcast, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for reading the articles. Thank you for continuing to support small publishers like me. And for the best way to do that is to share the videos, share the articles, and just bookmark the site. That would be best. I know there's been people have asked me, why don't I do emailing? That's just not, I've thought about it, but I'm not a big fan of sending people emails every time I post something on the website. I might have to do it at some point. I don't know. Some people are forgetful, I guess, but I would really rather have people just kind of engage with it, and bookmark it and share and follow on social medias. That is really the way I'd like things to go. But make sure you down there below, do these things right down there. It says do these things. You give the subscribe if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel or whatever platform you're listening on or watching. Please subscribe. Comment. I don't always get to comments. I'm not always able to get to do those, respond or to like or do those things. But we know it is great for you guys to comment and then kind of talk amongst yourselves, create a community. Really hard when you're the only one. When I'm the only one that's running things, and I don't really have anybody to go through all that stuff. So make sure you share. That's the biggest thing. Share and let people know, hey, there's an alternative to those big guys, and here he is. And make sure you give a thumbs up. I'm trying to get the camera. This camera's supposed to give me a thumbs up, but it's not doing it this time. Anyway, a thumbs up. The like button. Hit that like button, and that's really helpful as well. And I am going to check out now for today and try to get some more work done working on the Vivo X200 Pro review. And I will say that every one of these videos that I did at CES was done with the Vivo X200 Pro. And with a Rode mic. So make sure I will make sure to mention that in the review. So until next time, guys, make sure that you take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and we will talk to you on the other side.